Hi, welcome to Bloom Academy. What can I do for you? Wonderful, so you have an enrollment appointment with us today? Alright, can I just get your name so I can look you up in the system? Terrific. I found you. Okay. So it looks like you're going to be enrolling your child for preschool today, is that correct? Okay. We have a fantastic preschool education program. So, now how did you hear about us? Okay, so you have a friend and her child attends. Okay, that's wonderful. We like to hear that. We always like referrals. Okay. So now, how old is your child? Okay. And what is their name? Great. Okay. It looks like you already mailed in the enrollment form that we requested, so thank you so much for doing that. So we have all of your other basic information. Today I'm just going to be kind of walking you through what we can offer your child and asking you a few additional questions, and then we'll be all set. Okay? Alright, great. So our program, basically we offer two different programs actually. We have the morning program and then the afternoon program. So were you interested in bringing your child in the mornings or in the afternoon time? In the mornings, okay. Now the mornings go from 8 to 12. We do serve lunch to the children in the morning program as well. We serve at 11:30, so right before they head home. Would you like your child to be enrolled in the lunch program, or you would? Okay. And of course they're all balanced, nutritious meals, and each month we give you a menu of what's included just in case there's any allergies to be considered and that sort of thing. Okay. Now, has your child attended daycare or anything of that nature? No, okay. So this will be kind of her first schooling experience, so that's great. Okay. We have a new system here. It's a little hard to navigate, but yeah, it's a little tricky. So basically, on a daily basis, we divide the day up into three key time periods, I guess you could say. So when your child arrives, they'll be getting a basic education program. So it will include things like learning the alphabet, learning numbers, even learning how to read as they progress. So yeah, we like to get them kind of a head start when they head to kindergarten. So they'll kind of learn the basics. And a vast majority of our students, when they graduate from our preschool program, they actually have more of a first grader education than a kindergarten education. So they're very advanced in their kindergarten classes. Yeah. So what we'll do is we'll basically provide them with kind of rudimentary skills and knowledge. And then we have a playtime set aside for them, which is about half hour to 45 minutes, depending on the day, where they can interact with other children their age. We find that social interaction is key, so we really focus on that as well. And then at the end of the day, we have a creativity craft time, so they'll be doing things with construction paper, finger paints, making macaroni portraits, that sort of thing. And as the year progresses, the crafts get more involved, more technical, and a bit more challenging for the child. So the creativity craft time is not only for kind of creative development, but it's also to build various skill sets. Yeah. And all of our teachers who are on staff and all of our instructors, they are fully certified and licensed. And we hire only the cream of the crop, really. Bloom Academy is only interested in teachers who can provide students with a rich learning experience and who really have a passion for the profession. Exactly. Yeah, this isn't your average run-of-the-mill daycare or preschool, for that matter. It's very involved, and we take an active role in the child's education and development. So, let me just kind of need to ask you a couple questions. Now, we do provide financial assistance, and actually our school is quite unique in that each family is partially subsidized by the government. It's a special program. So now we can either offer you monthly tuitions or yearly tuitions, and if you pay yearly, you get a bit of a discount. Let me show you here's the pricing sheet right here. Now, as you'll notice, the monthly tuitions are just a bit higher if you pay it on a month-to-month basis rather than paying it annually. So, okay, yeah, we could definitely do it that way. Let me mark that in the system. And we don't do any sort of automatic debit or anything. I know a lot of schools are doing that now, but we just find that creates problems here and there, especially if you were to change bank accounts, that sort of thing. So, yeah, what we'll ask you to do is we'll just ask you to come in and pay it each month then. And, yeah, when we draw you up the contract, which will be on your child's first day of school, it will have all of those details in there of when everything is due, okay? Okay, great. Alright, so let me put in here. I'm just going to put in some of the details now to include in the contract, so that way we make sure we get everything in there. Alright. Now, on your child's first day of school, we will need to see a clean bill of health. So, yeah, when you go speak with your pediatrician, they already have usually a school form on file. It's kind of a health clearance form, and so we'll just need that to be completed and brought in with your child, as well as their immunization record, okay? Okay. Now also, who would you like to be able to pick up your child? So just the two of you, okay. And one of the grandparents. Okay, now what is their name? Wonderful. Okay. We also offer an early morning program where you can drop your child off an hour before the actual school time, and they get just a bit of extra playtime in. Were you interested in doing that? You were? Okay. Yeah, sometimes it works out great with your work schedule, so you can just drop them off beforehand. Exactly, especially during rush hour. You don't want to have to hurry around in order to get to work on time. All right. Okay, now does your child have any particular food allergies or allergies in general that we should know about, such as sensitivity to certain products or certain hand soaps, that sort of thing? No? Okay. Yeah, we have to ask that. We actually had a child in, I believe it was 2 years ago, in our afternoon program, and we found out a few months in that he was actually allergic to a chemical that's used to make the finger paints that we have for the craft time. So yeah, caused a lot of skin irritation, so we have to ask that now just to be safe. Great. Oh, would you excuse me for just a moment? The time slipped away from me. We actually have the afternoon class coming in just a few minutes, and I just need to tidy up one little play area over there. Is that all right? Okay, good. I'll be right back. Sorry about that. Again, I apologize. I actually have normally a teaching assistant who comes in about this time, but she's come down with a case of the flu, so yeah, I had her stay home just to be safe. We don't want any flu outbreaks here, definitely. All right. So, let me see here. I have just a couple more questions and then we'll be all set. Okay. We do offer two different options where either we will supply the arts and crafts materials for your child and the books that might be necessary, or you can supply them for yourself. Yeah, you would just basically, we would supply you with a sheet every month of what you need to provide for them, and then they can just bring it in themselves. We give that option just for the simple fact that some parents like to use certain products with their children. Yeah, maybe hypoallergenic finger paints, that sort of thing. So we always ask, just to be safe. You'd like us to supply it? Okay. Yeah, that's actually included in the tuition. If you wanted to bring it in yourself, we would just take a bit off each month, but that's already included in the tuition. Yeah. Don't have to worry about that. And is there anything else we should know about, to note in the system about your child that may help to essentially provide for a better learning experience for your child? All right. Wonderful. Okay, well that's all I need to know then. Fantastic. Okay, well, yeah, the first day of school is actually noted right here on this list. I'll give you this, and it has the schedule and everything that I discussed with you today. And we'll be sending you your welcome pack in the mail the next 7 to 10 business days. So, exactly, I'll have everything about, it'll have the first menu for the first month that your child will be enrolled in the program. And it will have a list of the basic activities that they'll be kind of participating in, as well as the basic skills they'll be learning that first month. We try to keep our parents as informed as possible. So we'll also be sending a newsletter every month to you to kind of tell you about what's happening at the school, and just to kind of keep you in touch with what's going on with Bloom Academy at the moment. All right. Well, it was a pleasure meeting you, and we'll be seeing you soon, very soon in fact. And if you have any questions, please just feel free to call me or email me. The email is right there at the bottom of the form I gave you. Yeah, and I try to respond within the day, so you don't have to worry about lengthy responses or anything. I try to be very current with my messages, exactly. So I think that's all. Well, have a wonderful day, and I'll speak to you soon.